What is up, guys? In this lesson, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to teach you guys how to choose your number one hot product opportunity. So what we did in last week's lesson, which if you haven't seen it, please go and watch it. What we did is we went and used two different product research techniques, okay? And we were able to find some very good products. So the next step after compiling a list of potential products, which is what we did on last lesson, we need to narrow down the list to choose the number one hot product opportunity. This will be the product that we will be going for, okay? The product that we want to go for, that we will be ordering our samples and inventory from. And in order for us to do that, we need to be looking at some of the data. We need to be looking at the reviews, how competitive the market is there any barriers of entry or not, how much money these products are making, what is the revenue, what is the estimated cost for this product, and what will be our estimated profit. And once we know that as well, once we know the estimated cost, and once we know as well the MOQs and the minimum order quantity of these products, we will also be able to know what is our estimated investment, how much money we're going to be needing to invest in this product. So we're going to be looking at all these different numbers and data in order for us to choose the number one hot product opportunity and the one that suits us the best, the one that is the best opportunity for us, the one that has the biggest return on investment, okay? So let's get straight to it, guys. Alright, so as you can see here, I am just on the screen and you've got here the Ecom Legends Product Selection Workbook. What this is, guys, is I've been using this for a while now on my business, and it helps me so much when I need to do product research, okay? As you can see, there is a lot of different things here, and all this data that we're going to be gathering from Amazon and Viral Launch will help us make a better decision as to what is the number one best product in our list, okay? So as you can see here, we've got the product URL, the keyword, category, price, revenue, and we've got the estimated cost. The reason why it's an estimated only is because at this stage we only need to compare which one is the best product or not. At this stage, we're not going to be contacting all these different suppliers because it will take too long to contact suppliers for, let's say, 5 to 10 products, okay? You want to start contacting suppliers once you know which one is the product that you want to go for. So at this stage only, we're only going to be getting the cost that the Alibaba gives us. When you go and you find the product, okay, next to the product listing, you will be able to see the price for the product and the MOQ, the minimum order quantity. So that's what we're going to be looking at. As well, this is also only an estimate because I usually recommend you guys, and I will teach you how to do this, but you have to negotiate with suppliers. So let's say that the product is going for $8. We're most likely going to be able to get it for 7.5 or 7.8. You know what I mean? Another reason why it's only an estimate is because right now we don't know how much we're going to be paying for the shipping costs. Okay, in order for us to know how much we're gonna get it, how much it's gonna cost us for the shipping costs, we need to talk to freight forwarders and we need to talk to our own supplier as well. So once we know the cost and once we know the price that it's selling for, we're gonna be able to know the profit. And then you've got R1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What this is, guys, this is the reviews of the top 5 listings on page 1 for each one of your products. The reason why we're looking at the top 5 and why we want to look at the reviews not only of your product, but the reviews of the market, okay, and at least of the top 5, is because in order for you to decide if the market is too competitive or not, you need to be looking at the market as an overall. Okay, not just at your products. You need to be looking at the reviews of your competition, okay? And some people only look at the reviews of the top 3 listings, but you want to be looking at the 5 because sometimes, let's just say number 1, 2, and 3 are too competitive. Sometimes you're able to fit on the spot 4 or 5 and still be making a lot of money, okay? So I'll show you guys how to do it, but pretty much we're gonna be looking at how much money each one of these spots are making in terms of revenue, okay? And then we'll be able to see if we can fit within one of these and be making enough revenue. So the next thing that we're gonna be getting, okay, this is just for comparison purposes, is the top 5 listings average reviews. And then you've got the top 5 listings average revenue. We get this from Viral Launch, guys. We don't need to do any numbers or anything like that. It's all done for us. The product idea score from 1 to 5 is something that Viral Launch will give us as well, and it's pretty much Viral Launch telling us how good of a product they think this is, okay? And it really helps. Most of the time when they tell you that when you have a high product idea score, and I've gone myself and done my own research, I have been able to see that the actual product is a good product opportunity. Okay, but just don't just go about what the product idea score is. Make sure you do your own research as well. The MOQ, like I said, is the minimum order quantity. So I'm sure a lot of you guys know, but if you don't know, let's just say, for instance, I want to sell this plant on Amazon. All right, I wouldn't sell the plant, but maybe I'll sell the pot. You know what I mean? So if I want to sell this pot, I will then go to Alibaba and I'll try to find a supplier that is selling these pots. Yeah, and once I go in there, next to the product listing, next to the price of the product, they'll have something that says minimum order. So the minimum order is the minimum order quantity, or the MOQ, and it's pretty much how many products at least you have to buy from them in order for them to sell you the product. Okay, so that's the MOQ. Then the estimated investment. Now, once we know the estimated cost and the estimated cost and the MOQ, we'll simply do a multiplication between these two, and we'll be able to arrive with the estimated investment. And why is this important, guys? Because our situations are all different. You know, I might have whatever to invest. You might have $1,000 to invest. This other guy might have $5,000 to invest, and this other guy might have only $800 to invest. Okay, so if the MOQ is higher and the cost per product is higher, your estimated investment is of course going to be larger. So you need to be looking at this to make sure that you can afford the product and that the product is good enough for you as well, that fits your own financial situation. The next one, guys, is your own rating from 1 to 5. So this is pretty much how much do you like the product. I usually recommend my students and people that follow me to go for a product that you have an interest in. Okay, try to go for a niche that you like. Okay, because it is easier to then sell that product. For example, yeah, when you do a launch for a product, you're most likely going to need to do marketing. Okay, and don't be scared about marketing, guys. I'm going to teach you how to do marketing as well, and digital marketing, because I've got an agency and we do digital marketing for clients. What I'm trying to say here is that when you do marketing for a product, because you most likely will have to when you do a launch, okay, when you put your product on Amazon, it is going to be much easier to do marketing for a product that you already have an interest in. Okay, so just try to go for a niche in a product that you sort of like, that you can see yourself selling, and that you can build a brand around. Okay, because we just don't want to sell any products, guys. We want to build a brand. We want to build a business asset that we can then sell in the future. All right, so product URL. Just quickly, these are the 3 products that we found on last week's lesson. So this is the bed shelf, great product, guys. As you can see here, it's just a thing that goes next to your bed. It had amazing, like so much money. It was making so much money, this product, and the reviews were a little bit high, not really, but in comparison to these two, they were high. The next one is a Fortnite backpack. This is another great product, guys. I believe this one had like a product idea score of 5. Like, it was making good money as well, and what I can remember is that it had no competition, guys. So as you can see here, you've got one making a lot of money, but with a lot of competition. This one is making okay money, but with very low competition. Okay, so we've got both spectrums. Okay, so we're gonna be able to see which one is the best one for us. And then you've got the trolley bags that, you know what I mean, like we found it and it matched our criteria, and it was making enough money and everything, and reviews were very low. That's how we came up with this one. But I'm personally not interested in this one because I wouldn't like to sell trolley bags. You know what I mean? I wouldn't like to sell reusable trolley bags. I don't know about you, but I don't feel like creating a business around this. So what we're gonna be doing is simply copying the URL of these ones, guys. I'm just gonna show you how you work through the workbook. The next one is the Fortnite backpack. Oh my God, what did I just did? I'm just going to click funnels now. So go here. And the next one is the trolley bags. All right, so the next thing we're gonna be doing is adding the keyword and the category. So the keyword for the first one is the bedside shelf. The next one is, what is the next one? The Fortnite backpack. And the next one is the trolley bags, but the actual keyword is the reusable trolley bags. Yeah, reusable trolley bags. So reusable trolley bags. Now we're just gonna be adding the category now, guys. So in order for you to find out the category, you can just go to the actual listing and scroll down and you'll be able to see the category. But what I just do, because I'm very lazy, I just go to Bar Lunch and they'll tell you the category right there as well. So home and kitchen for this one. And Fortnite backpack, what is this one? So Fortnite backpack. So we'll just say clothing and shoes. All right, so for trolley bags, we've got kitchen and dining. All right, it's either kitchen and dining or home and kitchen. This is not super critical, guys, because you would have already followed the e-commerce legends product research criteria, okay? So the reason why we're looking at the category is because you need to make sure that your product is within the categories that I recommend on my own product research criteria that I want you guys to be following. So I'll link the product research criteria in the description below. Just make sure if you don't have it yet, make sure you download it and print it. It's yours now, and I want you guys to use it because it really works. So price, let's just get the price. So in order for us to get the price, we're gonna need to choose the product that we potentially want to go after. Okay, so out of the bedside shelves, which one would you like to sell? All right, so for me, I like to sell this one. Okay, they're all pretty much the same, but I like black on black, baby. So let's just go for this one, and you can get it in different colors as well. So this one is $34.99. $34.99. The next one, Fortnite backpack, the one that I wanted to go for is, because these ones, a lot of them are very cheap. So when you're choosing a product, just try to go for one in the middle range. Don't go for the super expensive one, and don't go for the super cheap one either. All right, so the one that I wanted to go for was one of these. What's this one? Now, what's this one actually? The reason why, guys, is because it's not super expensive and it's not super cheap. And what I like it is because this is more like a bundle. You know what I mean? It's just not one product. It is it's got like the charger, it's got the headphones, it's got the cables, so it makes it more appealing. Like you're gonna have a competitive advantage in comparison with your other competitors. $25.96. So we just enter the price here, $25.96. The reusable trolley bags, they're all pretty much the same, so we're just gonna go with this one here. So not the most expensive one, but not the super cheapest, but not the cheapest one. So let's just go with this one, $27.99. 11 reviews. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna be doing here is we're gonna be getting the revenue for the products that we selected. So I'll just do one with you guys, and then I'll do the other ones myself, just so I don't bore you. And this lesson doesn't go for too long, because the last one went for like 50 minutes, 45 minutes, and not many people want to watch a lesson that long. Yes, I'm really trying to make them more, I'm really trying to make them smaller and not talk too much. I just talk too much. So revenue for this one, we just need to find the one that is our product. So we said we were gonna go for this one here. So it's making $149,000, guys. Massive, so much money. So I'm just gonna do the other ones, guys, and I'll come back to you soon. All right, guys, I'm back. So I'm definitely going to be doing this one with you guys. The estimated cost, we get it from Alibaba, so I really want to show you guys how to do it. So simply, we're just gonna go to our friend Alibaba. What will we do without them? And then you just wanna write the keyword for this one is bedside shelf, okay, or bed shelf, whatever works the best, whichever you're able to find the best results. So we want to look for the one that we had, that we were looking at, which is this one here. Yeah. Let's just go and try to find it. So the one that we're looking for is black. Here we are, look at that. So that's exactly the same one that we were looking at on Amazon. Amazing. So selling for $34.99. So what we wanna get is the estimated cost. So we're just gonna go in here, and you have here the price is either 3 to 9. Doesn't really make it easier for us, eh? All right, so I don't like this for this example because I don't need to contact suppliers. We're just gonna go because the range is too big, you know what I mean? And it's not gonna help us much in order for us to come up with which one is the best one in terms of profit. We wanna have one that has a more accurate cost per MOQ. So let's just choose a different one. Let's just choose this one here. It's the same, guys. It's literally just bamboo, yeah? So let's just try to find one that is bamboo and that fits that. This one's good. Let's just try this. Okay, here we are. So as you can see here, this is literally the bamboo. It's got a very cool video. We're just gonna be going for this product here, okay? Because we couldn't find the range of the range of the cost was from 3 to 9 that the supplier was giving us, so it was too broad of a range. We wanted to get a more specific range, okay? So this one is very good. It gives us, okay, from if you order 100 to 5,000 units, is going to cost you $8. So we already have the MOQ here, and we've got the and the price as well. So let's just go. Estimated cost is $8, and what did we said the MOQ was is 100. Let me just confirm. So you've got the MOQ minimum is 100. So if you from 100 to 5,000, the product is going to cost you $8. If you go after 5,000, then you're gonna be paying $6. Okay, but 5,000, that's a massive MOQ, guys. So let's move into the next one. The next one is the Fortnite backpack. The one that we said we wanted to go after was this one here. With had the charger and so on. So let's just try to find that one. Fortnite. Hopefully we've got luck. Fortnite backpack. And guys, always make sure that when you're looking for suppliers, you look for gold suppliers. Okay. So here is the product that we're looking for. It's literally the same one. As you can see here, Fortnite backpack. It's got the cable and so on. And let's just go into the listing to see what's the MOQ and the price. So as you can see here, from 20 to 99, the MOQ is, you know, you can have an MOQ as low as 20, but definitely don't order just 20 because you will potentially run off inventory super quickly, and then you have to wait like a month for your product to get to Amazon warehouses, and that will kill your sales velocity, that will kill your ranking, and you lose your ranking. Let's say you're ranking on page 1 as the top 3, you know what I mean, on the top 3 or the top 5. If you don't have any inventory, that means that you're not going to be able to make any sales, so your sales velocity is going to get killed, and Amazon is going to put you back to page 2 or whatever it is. So make sure you're ordering enough inventory. The minimum that I recommend is 100 units. So this one is for 99 pieces. That's the MOQ is $18, so the cost is $18. The MOQ is 99. And really, guys, like if you can go for 500, you should be going for 500, okay? Because otherwise you're paying too much. So as you can see here, that's 6. You will be able to save yourself $2 if you were to go for like 500. Okay, so let's keep going. The next one is the reusable shopping. That's how reusable shopping cart. All right. So that looks very similar to the one that we're after. As you can see, it's got blue, red, green, and orange. Blue, red, green, and orange. They're all pretty much the same. The MOQ in this one is 100 to 199. So let's just go that one, 100. And the price is $680. All right, guys, so quickly. Now that we have this, now that we have the estimated cost and we know how much they're selling for, what's our actual profit? What's our estimated profit? So in order for doing that, I'm sure you can figure this out, but we just need to get the price and then minus it the cost, and you will be able to get this. So if we just pull this one down in order to calculate the other two, we'll have here our estimated profit. Okay, so as you can see here, the Fortnite backpack, the estimated profit is not big enough. That's not good. Okay, this is potentially a no-no. The competition might be very low, but the profit is not enough compared to the other two. All right, so let's just move into the other ones. We need to get the reviews of the top 5 products. So as you can see here, we can definitely see very quickly that the bedside shelf is more competitive. However, this is not extremely competitive, guys, okay? Because as you can see, yes, the spot number 1 and the spot number 3, they might have moderate reviews. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you that's like no competition. There is some competition in there, but it's not on the thousands, you know what I mean? I've competed with products that have had thousands of reviews, okay? And I have not been able to beat them, but sometimes, like I told you, sometimes you're able to be on the spot 5, 4, and 3, and you're still making a lot of money. And I'll show you what I mean. I bet you guys that, look at this, this market is making a lot of money. So I bet you we're able to fit between these two spots and be making enough of revenue. So I'll show you what I mean. Let's just see what spot 2 is making. So with 75 reviews, it's making 13,000, guys. It's making 13K per month with just 75 reviews. That's crazy. So if we go to spot number 4, then with only 16 reviews, it's making 4 grand. You know what I mean? Like, there is no competition here, guys. Like, we're able to do a massive launch and beat this number of reviews. That is not competitive at all, okay? That's what I mean. Like, that's why you want to be looking not only at the reviews of page 1, not only the reviews of your own listing, and not even at the reviews of the top 3 listings. You need to be looking at the reviews of the top 5 to 10 products, and then seeing where you can fit your product and how much money you're able to be making, okay? Just make sure that there is enough revenue within the top 5 listings, okay? Just make sure that the top 5 listings, all of them are making enough money. And for that, we use the product research criteria that I showed you guys on last lesson. So again, make sure you download it and have a look, because that's how we're able to see if there is enough demand and revenue in the market. So definitely a good product, this one here. So let's just move into the next one. As you can see here, Fortnite backpack, very low reviews, guys. So this is a no-brainer. Like, we're not even going to look at it because it's not competitive at all. And the reusable shopping cart bags is not competitive at all either. All right, so we're just gonna get the top 5 average reviews of these guys. For doing that, to get the top 5 average reviews, you can do it manually, but Viral Launch just gives it to you very easily. So average reviews is 105 for the bedside shelf. 105, and the revenue is 16,000, okay, roughly 1, 2, 3. The same one here. So for the Fortnite backpack, you want to go to detailed statistics. Fortnite backpack, the reviews are 19.8. What this is going to allow us to see is pretty much is going to summarize all this data, and to summarize the revenue that the top 5 listings are making as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be looking at the top 5 listings and just doing an average. Okay, so that will help you to see if there is enough demand, if there is enough money on the market as an overall on the top 5 listings. Because like I told you, you want to make sure that you can fit your product on the top 5 listings. Okay, so the average reviews is 19.5, which is nothing. And what is the revenue? So the average revenue has gone down from last week. That's 3,600. That's pretty low. This is not competitive, but it's not making enough money, guys. Now, I can just tell you already, like, it's a good niche and everything, but it's just not making enough money. Doesn't convince me. Let's just look at the trolley bags, detailed statistics. So average revenue is 6,200 and average review count is 40. So 6,200 and average review count is 40. So again, we're able to see that in terms of how much money the market is making as an overall on these ones, we can see that the one that is making the most money is the bedside shelf. And of course, it's got more competition. But like we said, the competition is really not that high. Like, we're able to fit on spot 4 or 2 and be making enough money regardless. So, and the one after will be, the one after that one will be the reusable trolley bags, okay, which the competition is very low and it's making good money as well. That's why we found it. It's making good money. However, I'm not interested in the product because I'm not interested in selling reusable shopping cart bags. And then the Fortnite backpack is a great product in terms of the competition, but in terms of the revenue, it has really gone down from when we first found this product. So as you can see, a lot of the markets are very volatile. So you need to make sure you're monitoring this market and this data because it can be very volatile. A lot of the markets can be, the sales patterns can be like seasonal and stuff like that. So you just want to make sure that you go for a market that has a sales pattern that is up and coming. So, and it's like sustainable, you know what I mean? Like you just don't want to go for a market that is like up and down like that. So the next thing is the product idea score, which is Viral Launch telling us how good of a product this is. So very quickly, we just go to the bedside shelf. It's got 4, okay? Last lesson it had like 5, I believe. It's got 4 now. Fortnite backpack, it's got 3.5. So I'm just going to 3.5. And the reusable trolley bags, it's got only 2. Now, this is another one that has changed a lot because on last week's lesson, this one had like a 4. I don't know, you had go to the lesson and have a look because I don't remember well, but I remember that it definitely had a higher product ID score, guys. We found, I'm pretty sure like the bedside shelf was like a 5 and the Fortnite backpack was like a 5 as well. You know what I mean? They've gone down, but still like a 4, that's like amazing. So estimated investment, now we're going to be able to calculate now that we know the MOQ and we know the cost. We just simply do a multiplication. So we go equals this one times this one, and that will be the estimated investment. So we're just gonna pull this one down to calculate the others. So as you can see, the one with the highest estimated investment is the Fortnite backpack. However, the profit is very low and there is not really enough revenue on the market. So you see what I mean? You see how this workbook is able to help you? Just look at this. So we're now able to see what's our estimated investment for Fortnite. We're seeing that this one is the one with the highest estimated investment. So we're okay, you know what I mean? Is it worth it? So then we go and we see that the top 5 listings average revenue is only 3,600. So we're able to place our product on the top 5. Within the top 5, we're really not going to be able to we're not really going to be making a lot of money. You know what I mean? It's only, this is the average. This should be higher. And then we go from there and we see, okay, yeah, it's very, like the competition is very low. Like, you know what I mean? Comparison to the other 2, the competition is low. However, it's only making $7.9 profit, roughly. And guys, right now we don't know the shipping cost. And right now we haven't calculated the FBA fees and stuff like that. So this will be even smaller, this profit. So it's really not worth it. So then I'm just gonna give it my own rating and I'm gonna give this a 2. Okay? The reason why is because I'm definitely not going for it. It's not making enough money, guys. In terms of the reusable trolley bags, so what we're doing here is, okay, as we can see, the estimated investment is nothing, guys. So like, it's only $680, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a massive investment. I know it's some money, of course, but in comparison to other things that I've ordered in the past, like, you know, the investment has been like 5-10K sometimes, and this is definitely lower. And so the rationality will be like this again. So okay, estimated investment is 680. So what's the average revenue? So this one has 6,200, which is not bad. You know what I mean? That's a good average revenue. Like, you know, it's not like a massive revenue. You know what I mean? But still, if you just have this product there sitting there, it's making you money. It can be pulling 4K a month, can be pulling 5K a month without you having to do much about it. You know what I mean? Because Amazon really takes care of most of it. So the average revenue is not bad. In terms of the reviews of the top 5 listings, it's 40. If you compare it with the other 2, it's in the middle. It's not competitive at all, guys. This is not competitive. Look, 1, 6, 7, 11, guys. Like, you can beat this product so quickly. This is an okay product, you know what I mean? It's not appealing to me because it's a reusable trolley bags and I'm not interested in making a brand or a business out of it. Reusable trolley bags, like I was telling you, yes, it's like the competition is very low, the revenue is okay, but what I don't like about this product is that I'm not interested in selling it, and I cannot imagine myself making a business out of it, and I cannot create a brand. So I'm gonna give it a 2.5, guys. and the bedside shelf, which of course you might be able to see, which is my favorite. So the estimated investment in this one is $800, which is not much at all. In terms of the top 5 listings, average revenue is 16,000, guys. That's massive. That's great. That's, you know, I mean, it's not massive, but it's there is a lot of money in there. Like, you'll be able to place your product there easily and be making a big chunk of the revenue. You know what I mean? What I'm trying to say, the reason why we look at these two, guys, is to really see if the pie is big enough. Is the pie big enough for us to take a slice, you know what I mean, and be making enough money? And so this one definitely is, and the competition is not that high either. Like, I just show you guys, like spot number 4 with 16 reviews and spot number 2 with 75 reviews, which we can definitely beat, and we can beat this one as well, and even these two, but it would just take longer. But all of these ones are making enough money, you know what I mean? So if we are spot 5 or whatever it is, so I bet even spot 6, guys, let's just have a look at spot 6 or 7. I bet you they're making enough money still. See what I mean? Like, that's why you have to be looking at the market as a whole. So let's just go. Spot 6 is making 4K as well. Spot 7 is making 149,000, guys. Spot 7, you know what I mean? The spot 8 is making 139,000. You know what I mean? The pie is big enough. Like, you can easily be selling this product and not be on the top 5 and be making enough money. So knowing that, and the other thing that I like about this product is that it's just a bedside shelf with different colors. You can put your brand in there. We can create a cool package. We can create a cool brand. We can create a cool website. You know what I mean? We can put our logo there. We can add some things around. We can change some things around and make it even a better product. So we're really able to private label this product and create a brand and a business out of this. And then we can branch out into selling different products as well. So that's how I think. In that sense, knowing that the average revenue is very high and we're definitely able to take a big piece of the pie, and knowing that the reviews are really not that high, I'm gonna give this product a number 5. This is the product I would like to purchase, and I would like to then now talk to suppliers. The next step, guys, is to now start talking to suppliers, and when we do this, we're going to try to contact as many suppliers as we can. And I've got another spreadsheet as well that will allow us to vet and compare as to which one is the best supplier. So that's the next step, guys. So now that we've chose our number 1 hot product opportunity, guys, we're going to be now talking to suppliers. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson, guys, and please subscribe below. This is going to be a case study, guys. Like, we're going to be doing everything from the bottom. So last week's lesson, I show you how to do product research, okay, and compile a list of potential products. In this lesson, I'll show you how to narrow down your list and choose your number 1 hot product opportunity. And guess what the next lesson is going to be about? The next lesson is how do we contact suppliers. I'm going to tell you exactly what to ask suppliers. I'm going to give you the templates and everything so that we can then choose who is the best supplier, and then we're going to be ordering samples and then our inventory, everything, guys. So definitely subscribe to the channel. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please give us a like and comment below if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys soon.